So, full circle, day one. What? Yeah, look at that right there. When it comes to this, me doing commentary with Zack Snyder, Man of Steel. Holy shit. If you're wondering when this was all arranged, it was fairly last minute, so let me explain right here. We knew that when it came to this event and when it came to the art center and when it came to Zack, we were going to be doing something. We just didn't know exactly what it was. We knew that there was like a room that they wanted to do some kind of streaming, some kind of whatever. They wanted to do something. They definitely wanted to do something when it came to people like, podcasters, streamers, whatever the hell. But we didn't know exactly what they wanted to do quite yet. So we have Wes Collar. And first off, I will say this, the hero of this whole weekend, the hero of this, and if you're not following him on Vero, follow him on Vero. This guy, Wes Collar, Wes, which is like Wesley Collar or Wes Collar, he goes by Coller. He's the one that was basically running this whole thing. And he's like, if you've heard his name before, and I would suggest saying, thank this guy for that, because this guy was just the nicest guy in the world. He was running around everywhere. I didn't see him sit down once. He was constantly wearing a backpack, and I'm like, damn. He's just always wearing a backpack. I didn't see him drink anything. I didn't see him eat anything. But Wes Collar, that guy was a saint. That guy was awesome. I wish I took a picture with him. I know Mama Film Junkie and Nighthawk took a picture with him, and I'm glad they did. Much appreciated. Wes was absolutely fantastic. And when it came to the arrangements, obviously he was working with like the Nerd Queens and Meg and all those guys to help all this, Justin and everybody. He was working with them. But yeah, Wes Collar, if it wasn't for him, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. So this right here, it was essentially, we knew that we were going to get an email from Wes, like me, Steven, Scott. So we were anxiously waiting what it was going to be. We finally got it on Thursday that, okay, he wanted to do like a commentary thing, because remember guys, Zack has already done a live watch commentary of Man of Steel and BVS. So instead of doing that yet again, the idea was, well, let's bring in people to do commentary with him. So we were like, oh my God. But we didn't know when exactly who was going to be doing what. And of course, like I said, things were last minute, and I totally understand it. So when it came to Friday, a few of us, we were at Target. Getting supplies, and this is about 1:30. I finally get the email from Wes saying that you're going to be with Zack between 6:10 and 6:30. And I'm going, holy shit, the screening starts at 6, so I'm going on first. Clench, butthole pucker, sweat. Oh my God. So when I got that email, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going on first. So I was like, all right, well, that's cool. Thank God it was cocktail night. Right? Of the line. Line wasn't that long when we first got there. Come on. Let's get excited. Yeah, I was trying to get everybody excited. Not really. Yeah. So there was a line right there when we first got there, which is cool. And then we talked to Wes. When we talked to Wes, he essentially was like, okay, so, it's going to be a green room. It's going to go back there. You're going to talk with Zack, talk about Man of Steel. You're going to be all right. So when I'm thinking green room, I'm thinking like a small room. Maybe we'll hold microphones. I don't know about that. But then, yeah, you get back there and it's just like, holy shit. It's like a whole stage. You saw what it looked like. If you guys watched it, it's like, you got the chairs, the table, your cameras, you got lights. It was catered. It was just, I walked in there and I was like, holy crap. This is something. Not just a green room, not just something where it was just like, I thought it was going to be like a smaller thing, but man, it was like crazy. I got felt up by the mic guy, he had to put the mic through my shirt and everything like that. I felt violated, but I was okay because, I had a couple of drinks in me. I was fine. Anyways, but yeah, we had all that. And of course, Zack, when it came to the cocktail event, Zack and Debbie came out and took pictures with people. So there you go right there. Took that picture, snapped that picture right there. Royalty came out. So that was a cool picture. I like that picture. And then there's Debbie right there. Yay. So they came out, got a couple of drinks. And it was cool too because they had a Man of Steel drink, a Batman versus Superman drink, and a Justice League drink. They were very sugary though. And then look at this, Miss Ferris right here. She came out. She came out, and it was funny because we looked right at each other, and I went, "Oh, hey, Christina Wren. There she is." So there's Christina Wren, Miss Ferris. She's a delight. Talked to her for a bit. You know, all of us were chatting with her. She was an absolute delight. And of course, she was part of the panel talking about that. Of course, you know, you guys know she had the infamous, I think he's real hot Superman line at the end of Man of Steel right there. But yeah, guys, this was pretty surreal right here to actually sit with Zack Snyder and talk about Man of Steel for 40 minutes. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy that actually happened. It was funny too, because when I got back there, like Zach had a drink. He had a drink. I didn't have a drink because they told me I couldn't bring a drink into the theater. So when I was getting like the mic on me, I was like, "Hey, can I get one of those, please? Huh? Can I get one of those?" And sure enough, somebody got me a drink, which was great. I don't know why it wasn't in that picture, though. I was wondering when that picture was actually, I don't know, that was weird. Maybe they didn't bring it till, I don't know. But they brought me a drink, so I had that. And yeah, I ended up talking, it was supposed to be 20 minutes, but we ended up doing like 40 minutes. Like, I thought I was just going to be talking about the Krypton scene, which I thought, that's amazing. I'm going to be talking about that with Zach. But it went all the way to basically, you know, I know we talked about Clark Kent's virginity. I'm trying to remember all the other stuff. I know I asked him about Russell Crowe and Michael Shannon and all that stuff, but I know we did talk about Clark Kent's virginity, because why not? You know, you got Zack Snyder in here. Why not talk about if Clark Kent is a virgin or not? Or, you know, if he's, yeah, I know we did that. So it's pretty funny. And then, of course, you know, right after that, it was like, okay, and then you get 10 minutes with him. And that's why, you know, if you watch the one-on-one thing where I was just holding up and we were talking more about, obviously, Man of Steel. It was still playing in the background, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, Steven was next, which was great too to see that. And I just stayed behind. I didn't watch Man of Steel in the movie theater. I didn't watch it in the Art Center movie theater. I stayed completely backstage, and just watched Steven's commentary, and then watched his little interview with him. And then, of course, I couldn't, you know, of course I had to make sure I got a picture with Debbie. So there it is. The Queen, Miss Debbie Snyder herself. Talked to her for a little bit. She was over on the side just watching things. So there she is. So that was pretty sweet right there, like that. I just, yeah, couldn't believe that happened. So that was fun. So that was the first night. And, of course, the Q&A, you know, was fun. The whole hummus commercial thing. That was pretty sweet. It's actually funny because if you guys watched that panel and he talked about Christina Wren and how she got cast into the movie, he said that he watched a hummus commercial. And basically was like, okay, we need her. Let's find who that is. I want her to audition somewhere. So it was kind of funny because last night, hold on, let me find it here. Because last night, you know, there's somebody, Ashan, I think it was, or somebody actually found the commercial. So we took this little selfie right here with the group. There's the commercial. If you know, you know. So there we go. We found the commercial and we took a selfie last night. You can find that commercial. So yeah, that was the first night right there. That was day one. Day one right there. Pretty insane. Cloud 9, just like, wow, pretty crazy. Just absolutely freaking crazy. And then, of course, I did post, here's a little behind the scenes right there, talking to Zach while he was getting mic'd up. So that was pretty sweet. And then, of course, that's what it looked like right there, of course, when I first came in. I took a picture of that. So that's what it looked like backstage.